Just for the record, we will not tolerate any disrespect in this chat. We will not tolerate any disrespect on this video. I'm not sure if this is going to be a premiere or I'm going to post this on StreamYard. But either way, to all of my moderators, I need everybody on deck just in case. And like I said, any form of disrespect, go ahead, don't mute anybody. Go ahead and block them. We won't tolerate that. So, this video you're about to see is me addressing Keke Loves Nigeria. Why? Because I choose to. Why? Because I am preparing to forgive her. But one thing I want to say to you, Keke, before we get into this video, is not only did you do everything I said in the video, but I have a younger brother and a cousin, and you kind of sent them into a weird headspace after seeing their sister and cousin get attacked like that and watching how it affected my family. You sent them into a weird headspace. And mind you, I was born and raised in Detroit. I ain't scared of nobody. But crazy people, like people on drugs and people really, really mentally ill, I'm not scared of nobody. I don't like violence. I don't like trouble. But when it comes down to defending myself, I know how to do that. But my brother and my cousin don't think as straight as I do. And like I said, we're not far from Ohio. But when my mother called me and she said, Kim, what's going on? And I said, Ma, what do you mean? She said, well, there's a lady on YouTube saying things about you. And I said, Ma, don't pay her no attention. I can handle this. Well, I couldn't handle it. I didn't know how to handle it. I had never dealt with that before. But yeah, Keke, I hope that you watch this video. It is about you. It's not an ugly video. It's not a nasty video. I am very passionate about things I say and things I do. So I get a little into myself in the video, but then I snap myself back. So yeah, go on over there and watch this. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Chemisphere. I am Kimberly, aka the Passport Traveler. And I am addressing, okay, first of all, I'm addressing Keke Loves Nigeria. This video is for her specifically and some of her people. Why, Kimberly, are you addressing this? Okay, because I'm ready to move on with my life and move past this. Oh, you haven't moved past this yet? Hell no. No. It doesn't bother me like it used to, but every now and then it creeps up. And it creeps up for whatever reason, because it was traumatizing, it was fucked up, and it was all for no apparent reason. So, Keke, first thing I want to say to you is hello, Keke. I think your name is Veronica. I really don't remember. I want to address you properly. But yes, Keke Loves Nigeria. I am Kimberly, the lady that you attacked, the Passport Traveler. And like I said, because I am ready, fully ready and prepared to forgive you and move on. Let you in my life know. Forgive you, yes. I have to forgive you for my own self, for me and my sake. And so over the last year and a half or however long ago it was that you made those, I think like 6 videos about me and my husband and my life and how I lived in the dirt and I had no bra, no bed, no luggage. And one of your people said I walked through the airport with trash bags. Okay, so since then, over the last approximate year and a half, a few people on my WhatsApp, on my phone, on my live, asked me, one of my moderators, I'm going to be specific. I don't remember the question. It was something to the effect, I have these hot seat questions on my live where people can ask me anything they want to ask me as long as it's respectful. And one of my moderators said, Miss Kimberly, could you and Keke ever be friends? And my response was, hell no. No, because she attacked me for no reason. She did not know me. I did not know. I had never heard of this lady before in the history of YouTube. And so That was my first response. And then I thought about it and I said, well, before that, I said, you know what? Because I said it would have been easier for her and all the other people that attacked me. It was 38 men attacked me off of one video. 38 black men attacked me, Kiki. Not one of those black men said, you know what? Hold on. Let me defend this sister against these motherfucking Africans. Let me defend her. Not one. Not one. They all got a kick out of laughing and kikiing and cutting my video up, talking about I never heard the word foreigner before. That wasn't what I said. I said I never heard the word diaspora before. Of course, I'm 62 motherfucking years old. I've heard the word foreigner before, okay? I went from kindergarten to college and college again, so I know what the word foreigner is. It's probably like an elementary word. But I was saying, but you attacked me. You went deep and you went too far. And I don't know what your goal was. Like, I don't know what your goal was to attack a person that you did not know. You didn't know anything about me. We never had a conversation, never seen each other before, nothing. So, but you were fed, I think, Cy Evie fed me to you. I think she did that. I could be wrong, but when I saw her on your chat one day way back when, I said, oh, that's where she got me from. Size, bitch ass. Okay, so what I was telling my moderator, as well as I told many other people when the question would come up, is it would have been easier for Kiki to either leave me alone or be my friend. Like, how hard would it have been for you to just be my friend? Or just leave me out of your mouth? I don't know why it was so hard for you to just leave me alone. You didn't think about how what you did and said to me was going to affect me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, how mentally and emotionally that would affect me physically. You didn't know if I had heart problems or high blood pressure, diabetes. You didn't know if maybe I had a mental illness. You didn't know anything about me to sit up and attack me for, if I'm not mistaken, 6 videos. 6. And I don't really know because I was told this. I never even went to your page and counted the videos, nor did I see them. I only saw like one, which was the first one. And I think I glimpsed through another one where you were saying I was Latif's grandma. But my question, so I was saying that, so after I said, no, hell no, we could never be friends and I would never forgive her and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, you know what? I can forgive her. We can never be friends because your character is your character and your character is what you did to me. And what you did to me was wrong. It told me a lot about who you are. And then not just me, to see how you spent so much time attacking the Gambia people and ES and Don and Bonsetta. You attacked Kenza, and your goal was to, like, your channel is focused on attacking black women. And then you finally did a video of I don't know what that African, go back, Black to Africa guy. Your goal, every video, is to attack other people and expose them. You're not exposing anything. How can you expose people who has opened up their life to social media? You didn't expose me. But anyway, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not here to be mean. I'm just here to say that I am ready to forgive you and move forward. God has a lot in store for me, and I'm ready for it. And I can't do that if I'm holding on to unforgiveness or anger. And, you know, I know the anger will resurface. It's like grieving. It's going to resurface. The anger from what you did to me is going to resurface. It gets lighter and lighter and easier. And I hardly ever think about you at all anymore. Usually somebody will bring you up. Like the questions, like, Miss Kimberly, could you forgive Kiki? Could y'all be friends? Things like that. So What the hell is this in my camera? I dropped my iPad and I think I done something wrong to it. So, okay, so my question, so somebody asked me another question. Said, Kimberly, if you could ask Keke one question, what would it be? And my answer has never changed. And the question is, why? Like, why would you do that to me? Like I said, you didn't care that my mother might see that. My mother's retired. And so she's home. She likes to watch TD Jakes on YouTube. She loves Steve Harvey's old show when he worked at this high school. She loves to watch certain things on YouTube. So I do come across her YouTube. And my name probably will too, which is you mentioning me. I don't know. So you didn't think about how that would affect my mother. You didn't think how that would affect my brothers, my children, my grandchildren. It didn't affect them until it affected me. Like when it bothered me, it bothered my family. Because, I mean, even my husband, my grandson that I married, even Latif told me, like, Hajiya, don't mind her, don't pay her no attention. My moderators kept telling me, don't pay her any attention. But the very first video you made, before I saw that video, two people sent me a email, because my email was public. I didn't know these ladies at all. And they both said the same thing. One of them said, Miss Kimberly, I don't know you, but this lady made a video about you, and I'm telling you, don't respond to her. Don't go back and forth with her. She is the devil, and she will drag you through the mud. She will drag you and your family through the mud. She will post your address. She will do this, 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 and that. And I'm like, what? Like, what, lady? I had not seen the video yet. Then I got another email. This lady said, Miss Kimberly, I'm so and so and so. Please don't respond to that lady. Keke, can I have your WhatsApp number? I give her my WhatsApp number, and she just almost begged me not to respond to you. That what you would make my life a living hell. And my moderators told me they didn't know you. My moderators didn't know you from Adam. But they was like, Miss Kimberly, don't respond to her. Don't say nothing. Let it go. And I pretty much did let it go. And then I did make a video. I said something about you, Cy, KMJ, Marilyn, a whole bunch of people that I thought was directly involved. True Serum, you are just a bitch, because you was a day one in my live chat. You was in my live chat every single day faithfully on TikTok. That's how I met you. And then I noticed one day, when I did find out about the Green Lake, Keke, when I found out about your video, I noticed Truth Serum was over there. He didn't know I was in the chat. And he said, you going to get that lady, you going to send that lady over the edge. And I said, ain't no motherfucking body going to send me over the edge. So the next time Truth Serum came into my life, I let his ass have it and then blocked him. Because how fucking dare you sit in my chat and support me and then go back over there and talk shit about me? That's because you a bitch ass nigga. That's why. You and Smitty from the motherfucking shitty committee. Run and tell them that. Not that they haven't heard me say, and his blue-haired, bitch-ass, wig-wearing bitch, okay? All of them. Okay, so let me try to stay focused, because I'm here to make peace with myself, not you, because I don't owe you any peace. I don't owe you anything. But the one question would be, why? Because you sent... There came a... After, like, video 3, 4, and 5, and it wasn't just you attacking me. It was the 38 men attacking me. It was Saivy and her bitch ass crew talking shit about me, said I'm a scammer and I owe people money, called the police. I don't owe nobody a goddamn dime in this fucking world. First of all, I have never gotten on social media and asked anybody to help me get home. I have a whole fucking family. I have a whole mother, a whole family. Do I struggle over here? Yes. But don't y'all struggle in the US too? Yes, you do. But y'all try to make struggling in Africa a little fucking different. You got people in the US on welfare, food stamps, Social Security, SSI, collecting cans, all kind of shit. And people with no income whatsoever. But it's different when people come over here and have a little bit of fucking struggle. So anyway, like I said, my question to you, Kiki, is why? Like, why would you do that to why would you do that to an innocent person? You've done that to several black women. And they don't pay you no attention. I was the only stupid one that made a video about you. And then after I responded to your video, you know what you did? You got me a copyright strike. So you dished it out, but you couldn't take it. How fucking fair was that? That you punched me in my face and you didn't give me a chance to hit you back. Like, that's a bully. You are a internet bully. That's my opinion. You are an internet bully because you made all these you made like 6 videos about me. I made one video about you and got a ding from YouTube, and it was a copyright strike. I had to go to motherfucking YouTube school to get rid of that, which was okay. It was cool. It was what, like a 5-10 minute video or some shit like that. I really don't remember. But how is it that you wouldn't let me? Then you were live one night for the first video. You were live. You were doing the second video of the live. I get a ding saying Kiki's live. She's talking about you again. I go to your live and I say, Kiki, can you bring me up? I'm the passport traveler. I'm the lady you're talking. You not coming up here. We don't do that on this channel. Do what? We don't do what on your channel? What did I do on my channel that upset you so bad? Yeah, you were very nasty to me, but I noticed you let K&K come up and she ate you alive. She chewed you up and spit you out. I was on the live. I saw all of it. But like I said, I'm not here for the bullshit. I'm just here to ask you why. If you a woman and you stand you stand on your shit, answer the question. Why would you do that? Then you started to attack my husband, who has done, he don't even fool with social media for real. The only person, thank God, thank you for that, you never attacked my family. You never attacked my children. I heard you when you said, I don't know what kind of life she come from because she got a beautiful daughter, very well spoken. She is beautiful, both of them. And they are very well spoken. All 5 of my children are very well spoken. High school graduates, 2 went to college. The rest of them didn't want nothing to do with college. No, the one you saw was going to go to the military. She was going to the Navy. And at the last minute in high school, she said, Mommy, I don't want to go to the Navy. And she didn't. I grew up in the city of Detroit, never been hungry a day in my life. Never knew what it was like to have our lights cut off, gas cut off, water cut off, nothing. I didn't come from, I wasn't a child that woke up hungry. I wasn't a child that went to the bathroom and there was no tissue. I was not a child. I could come home from school and go in the refrigerator and get something to snack on. I could make a sandwich. I could go in the cabinet and get a cupcake or whatever. My parents took care of us. Even when it was just my mom, we didn't want for nothing. Like, there were things we wanted that we didn't get because my mother said no, but our basic needs was met. Never needed school supplies, winter clothes, summer clothes, none of that. But see, you don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know what I come from. Yeah, I live in the dirt, but I've owned a Mercedes. I've owned a BMW. I ain't bragging. I don't give a fuck about none of them cars. All I ever want is a fully automatic car with leather seats because cloth seats give me the heebie-jeebies. And I never really care what kind of car it was. My daughter would generally take me out and find me a car and, you know, I'll pay for it or whatever. But the whole point is you don't know me. You don't know that I was a track star. You don't know I was on a gymnastics team. You don't know anything about me. Like, I know stuff about you now because I had to do some fucking research and dig you up. But it I didn't do nothing with the information because that ain't my cup of tea. I don't do that. And I don't like fucking karma. That shit don't taste good. It don't, karma cake don't taste good, baby. So after the people emailed me and the lady WhatsApped me, I'm like, okay. She said, Kimberly, that she is a demon. Do not respond to her. Well, I did, because I ain't no punk and I got tired of you and your shit, and I did. And I got tired of your people. I just recently blocked Brown Eyes because she was kind of iffy, borderline, because she be on my in my chat. I mean, on my post, making good comments, and then I've seen her on your shit saying little slick shit about me. So I went ahead and blocked her. You don't get to ride the wave over here, baby. You don't get to couch surf from her couch and come sleep on my motherfucking couch. Brown Eyes, it don't work like that. African Queen, girl, shut your ass up, because just shut up. Anyway, let me get to the point. I have a question, is why? Wouldn't it have been easier for you to just leave me alone? I went and I was at the store. For like 10 days, I stayed inside the store. I didn't say nothing. I was very, very quiet. We would come home and I would sit in the room or sit on the couch. I was always by myself. I wasn't with my husband. And he said, Hajia, why? What's wrong? And I said, what do you mean? He said, you've been quiet and just sitting by yourself every day. It was 10 days. And I said, because I don't know how to be cyberbullied. I don't know how to. I've never been through this before. I'm not a social media person. Social media was new to me. No, content creating was new to me. I had accounts, but I wasn't doing anything with them. So for me to get bullied like that and treated like a dirty ass, wet ass, nothing ass dog was new to me. Because see, people in your face, you know how to deal with that. But to deal with cyber bullies, I had no fucking clue, Kiki, how to deal with people like you. I just didn't. I didn't know how to deal. Smitty, I shut Smitty's ass down. That's what really pissed him off. I shut him the fuck down. Then he brought his little bitch on there. And what happened with her is I really couldn't hear what she was saying. If you watch the video, I couldn't hear what she was saying, to the point where I just shut up because I couldn't hear her and I couldn't hear myself talk over the mic I had. And I never plugged that mic in ever again. As a matter of fact, I left it in Mexico. So, with all that being said, Kiki, because I'm kind of rambling on, I realize that, like, I have a lot to say. I do forgive you. Well, no. I'm preparing to figure out how to forgive you. Because it's not going to be easy. But I have to forgive you for me. And then let me tell you something that else happened. My granddaughter was in her first year in college, just graduated high school, graduation. She happy. She just graduated high school. She starts college. And she's very famous and very popular on Instagram. But she's quiet. She does these little skits by herself. Now she don't do nothing but promote other people's content. She's in college. And it's strangers that know her from social media that connected us, because I've been in videos where, is this your grandma that people are talking about? Like is your grandma living in Africa in the dirt? She don't have no bras? Shit, what? Now, it only bothered her because it was a lie. There were lies. And these people don't know her grandma. They just people in college that know her from social media. So she said, Grandma, it bothered me because they don't know. People that know how you live and where you come from and all that stuff. It's the people that don't know you that are questioning all of this. But she moved past that. She know how to handle herself. She moved past that and got through it. But you never thought about how what you did to me would affect my family. You see, my husband don't want nothing. He already was not on social media, but he really don't want nothing to do with social media now after you. There's so many people that follow me that have opened their mouths and said, after what happened to you, Miss Kimberly, I don't even want to be on social media. That's really sad. That's very, 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 very fucking sad that you contributed to this, the demise of people's happiness that you don't know. Now you probably say, oh, if it was that easy for me to mess their life up, then well, whatever you did. But that's between you and God. That has nothing to do with me. But the first time I watched you, I got it. The reason I didn't go back and forth with you wasn't because of what the people said, because I saw for myself that you were being controlled by dark spirits, because nobody in their right mind at your age would do something like that to innocent people. Innocent people. People who ain't bothering you at all. So at 62 years old, there's a lot of good things you could have said about me if you want to talk about me. But you don't like good stuff. You like drama. Because clearly I got a head full of motherfucking hair. I got nice skin at 60. You see the skin? This is nice. This is nice skin at 62. Yeah, I got a cute little shape too. And the grandson that I married really loves me. He really loves me. You accuse me of incest. That's what you accused me of when you said I married my grandson. A person who doesn't follow you and doesn't know would think, what's she mean that lady married her grandson? And the crazy thing about you and fucking TikTok, I think I said TikTok must have been your daddy. I said that on my videos because you, when I asked TikTok to get you to leave me alone and take this video down and blah, 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 blah. They said, oh, I'm sorry, but it was something to the effect of, oh, I'm sorry, but we give our content creators the freedom to be creative, basically. There's nothing we can do for you, Kimberly. We can't. She can say what she want to say about you. But when I responded to you, I got a fucking strike. Well, since then, I've learned how to fix the copyright shit and get people to stop fucking with me. Like I said, I was new back then, but I took a whole day in the U.S. one day, sitting there studying and looking up how to do this. Finally, I found the long form copyright claim, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know, because I don't expect to have to ever use them again. I'm not going to spend my life filing copyright claims or whatever, getting people to take videos down about me. The good thing is you motherfuckers don't talk about me no more, and that's okay with me. I don't want to gain followers from people bashing me and talking shit about me. I don't want to do that. So I wish you well in life. I wish I could hear you answer the question. Oh, I know what I said. Somebody said, okay, let me get back to that. Could we be friends? I said no. I said, but we could be, I can't remember what I said, but I said only if she, just how she bashed me in public, she bashed me for the world to see, she would have to make that same apology publicly on social media with the same energy. It would have to be a genuine public fucking apology before I could even think about letting her this much in my fucking life. But like I said, fuck all that. I'm here to forgive you now, to figure out how to do that. I've said that many times in this video. I might say it many times again if I don't hurry up and get the hell off of here. We're already at over 18 minutes of this damn video that you probably won't even fucking see. So if I use your picture for the thumbnail, which I'm going to do that to get your attention and tag you, it's only for the purposes of education. It's for educational purposes only. It's me just wanting, dear Mr. YouTube, me using Kiki's photo in my thumbnail possibly, and her name is just to get her attention. And this whole video is for educational purposes only. Is to promote apologies for when bullies do wrong, and to try to discourage people from being cyber bullies. Okay, Mr. YouTube, thank you. Let me say this really quick. I'm just kind of going to throw this into the video somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to lay this at in the video, but I'm going to say this respectfully so, and based on ES's channel. I don't think for one second that ES is leaving her husband. I don't think she's. I don't think they're breaking up. I think this is another skit. If she is breaking up and she is going through heartache, my prayers are out to you. But I believe it's a skit. The acting is really bad. I don't believe for one second she burned all of her clothing. But she could have, because I remember in 2020 New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, I can't remember, 2024, 3 or 4, I believe. I got rid of every single thing I owned, shaved my head and everything. I think it was 2024. 2023 was a bad year for me and my children. We had gone through a lot. And I just wanted to get rid of whatever I thought the devil had given me or played a part in. And because I wasn't sure what that was, I got rid of every single thing I owned. Everything. And shaved my hair. I mean, shaved it bald. Started completely fresh. But I've never been afraid to cut my hair. It grows right back. So yeah, it's possible that she wanted to leave behind any memories or any bad energy from the marriage, if it's real. So what I did was kind of like her. I ended up buying 2 outfits. I bought one in Detroit. I was in Detroit at the time. I had been there a couple years. Just went back and stayed a couple years. I think we stayed 4 years. And I ended up, Detroit wears a lot of corduroy. So I ended up buying this corduroy outfit and some little heel boots. And I bought a sweatsuit with some tennis shoes. And I don't know. I don't remember if I bought a coat or not. I had to because it was wintertime. But anyway, that's what I wore. And I didn't care if I wore it every single day. I had a mission, and the mission was to start fresh and not bring anything from 2023 into 2024 that I did not have to bring. So it is possible that ES did burn all of her things. But do I believe it? And I don't know. I don't believe they're breaking up at all. I think Vin Man will show up, soon. And she'll say like this is a skit, because she kind of mentions a couple of times in the video that if you guys know me, you know me and Vin Man do a lot of skits, something to that effect. And I'm like, this is a skit and the acting is bad. So I don't, the video just doesn't seem genuine to me or heartfelt at all. So yeah, ES, no shade, girl. And I do really hope that it is a skit, because I hate to see marriages break up and people who love each other separate. Is it possible that the mother-in-law has something to do with it? Hell to the fucking yeah, it's possible. I don't have anything to do with in-laws. Like I said, I'm happy my in-laws live umpteen fucking regions away. They so far away, they almost in another country. They've never done anything to me, but they're not going to get the chance. I would never, if I can help it, live anywhere near in-laws. That's just not a good thing. People don't know how to fucking be. They don't know how to sit down and shut the fuck up and keep their asses out of other people's fucking business. They just don't know how to do that. Kind of like the lady I'm talking about right now, you Kiki, kind of like you don't really know how to keep yourself out of people's business. Like I said, ain't no shade to you either, but you do focus on making black women look bad, and I don't know why it bothers you. You say things like passport grannies are affecting your community. How? Is your community full of little children who don't know what to do? Who can't make decisions on their own? I don't understand how Anybody dating a younger man, extremely younger man, severely younger man, is affecting the community, is affecting anybody. And then you said something, because the last video I made a couple hours ago, I didn't, but I just went to one of your videos. I went over there to take some screenshots so I could use it as a thumbnail, and came across a video you did about 4 days ago. So yeah, as far as me and K living together and that should have happened, bitch, shut the fuck up. Whoever that, I'm gonna tag her name, the one that said this in your chat. You don't know a motherfucking thing about me and K, what the fuck we doing. But y'all so in our shit that you think you know. Y'all so off into our shit that you think you know. What I don't see you motherfuckers doing is attacking K. Because rightfully, there's things that you can say about her. I mean, her husband just was on live calling her every bitch in the motherfucking book. But that's okay, because she don't give a fuck and I don't either. He was drunk, and that's it, and that's all. Can I say this on video? Yeah, because it was on social media. It was on a 9-hour live. But I don't see you attacking her. You know who to fuck with. You and your minions know who to fuck with. Y'all do. Y'all like to pick with who y'all think are the weaker fucking vessels, and that again makes you a bully. That makes you and your people bullies. So anyway, back to the motherfucking basics. Yeah, I don't get how you think it's okay. You said in your video, I don't sit up and gossip about people. I don't talk about people's business. Yes, you do. You said, no, I just discuss what's going to affect our community. No, you're gossiping. You're talking shit about people, not caring how what you're saying might affect them. You sit up and say, what ENS might have something's wrong with her. Then why if you thought that, why would you attack her on your video like way back? If you thought she had a mental condition, why would you attack her? I don't get that. But you know you're a mean girl. And you're not a mean, most mean girls are pretty girls. You're a mean girl. Why? I don't know why you're mean. I personally think you need some love. And see, I could have given you that. I could have been that friend. That's the sweet, kind, loving friend. Yeah, y'all pushed me into a different place. Yeah, I was sweet Miss Little Kim, and I still am. But y'all pulled this other Kim up out of me, and that bitch ain't went back in yet. And she ain't going back in. She ain't going nowhere. But, yeah, like I said, I didn't come on here for no beef. I know you gonna probably talk about this video and post it all on your little page and shit. That's cool. All 3,000 of your followers should be there to watch it. So anyway, and then I noticed that you don't give any attention to the people that disagree with you. You just have to have your light shining all the time. You don't take disagreement very well from let's say Kenza Babe or ES or me or Don and Vonsetta had a supporter in your chat speaking for them, up for them. You have a problem with that.